First, let me say thank you to all of you for being here. This is a tremendous honor, and being able to see this award, but also to be here with these wonderful honorees, and each one of you is a tremendous honor for me. You know, I was told I've got 5 minutes to speak, and my wife tells me it takes me 5 minutes to clear my throat, but I'll attempt to adhere to the rules of engagement. I want to thank one of my colleagues who's joined us, the state representative from this area, my good friend Dan Brady, for being here. Please recognize Dan for us. But I've got to say a few thank yous to some of the people in this room, mainly because I can't go home if I don't. Let me start with thanking my lovely wife, who's here with us. We started our relationship here on this campus. We fell in love right here, and we made a beautiful life together. And I appreciate you for all your love and support, and for always keeping me grounded. She always says to me, you can be representative out there. In here, you're just Elgie. Now get that trash out. So she always keeps me grounded. But I also have to thank my two beautiful daughters who are with me, Kennedy and Mackenzie. Now I know at least one of them is disappointed to be missing school today. But I want both of you to know how much you mean to me. You're the lights of my life and the two best parts of me. I've also got to thank the two people who are responsible for me being here, my parents, my mom, who always reminds me that but for me you could do nothing. I'm the reason for it all. So my mom, my dad, who taught us as children that to whom much is given, much is required. And they instilled in us the value of hard work, the value of service, giving back, and doing more. And I appreciate and will always thank you for instilling that in us. Rick Lewis, I don't see Rick. Rick was the driving force behind pulling this together to get me here today. He pulled together the recommendations. He sent out the clandestine communications to folks around to say we're going to make this happen. So I thank Rick for his leadership and for making this happen. And for also my sister from another mother, Lorraine Mohammed, who was also one of the individuals who wrote a letter on my behalf, talking about some of the things that we've done. And Lorraine, I want you to know how much I appreciate you, your words of encouragement, your sage advice and counsel over the years, and thank you so much for all you've done. But I've also got to thank some young men who are in this building who are keeping up the tradition of the chapter that I love so dearly, and that is the Eta Tau chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha. These young men over here are stewards of that legacy, and I want you to know that you are keeping up the legacy of servant leadership to this community, and I appreciate all that you've done to make sure that the traditions of Eta Tau continue, and they continue moving this university forward. So thank you for doing that. To all of the faculty and staff, my good friend President Deason, First Lady Deason, their absence, Vice President Patterson, and the entire Student Affairs team, this is a tremendous, tremendous honor, and I am so grateful to be here. But I could not stand here without thanking the individuals that this award is named for. Steve and Sandi Adams. You have meant so much to this university. I don't think you understand just how much you've meant to this university. We thank you for your tireless dedication and your unwavering commitment to the students of the Illinois State community. Please. Your legacy ensures that if students follow the lessons that are here, they're taught here in this university, and they take full advantage of those lessons, they're going to go out and make a positive impact on the world. They have no choice. And I thank you for establishing that legacy. To my fellow honorees, I am Tom, Jim. I'm completely honored to be going to experience this induction with you. The work that you are doing to make the world a better place is a testament to the lessons that we've all learned here. And I want to say congratulations to both of you. As I was sitting there in my seat and looking at our university seal, I thought about those words. Gladly we learn and teach. To some, those are platitudes, words to fill up space on that logo. But to us, we know it's much more than that. It's a call to arms. A call to arms for each student and each person who touches the Illinois State community to go out and make a positive impact on the world. To make sure that we leave the world better than we found it. We understand that in order for us to be better, we have to engage. If you look at the three of us, there is a common theme. Each one of us is an advocate. Whether it's for students in New Mexico, whether it's fighting for marriage equality, or whether it's working for working families in the Illinois House of Representatives, we advocate. And those are the lessons that we learned right here on this campus. We learned that we have a responsibility to do more. We have a responsibility to give back. We have a responsibility to leave the world better than we found it. You know, my grandfather, he said it a different way. He said that the things that you do for yourself, they die when you die. The things that you do for others, that is your legacy, because that lives on. It is a result of those lessons that we are able to go out and make a positive impact on the communities that we serve. And that's why I am so honored to be here with you. Now, as I prepare to take my seat, I want to leave a few words with you from renowned civil rights leader and man of Alpha Phi Alpha, Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step towards the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle, the tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. This is no time for apathy or complacency. This is a time for vigorous and positive action. Our communities, whether they're Normal, Illinois, the South Side of Chicago, or Albuquerque, New Mexico, demand, expect nothing less from our time, energy, and talents. You know, after all, we are Illinois State, where the good become great and the great become outstanding. I want you to know how much I am truly honored to be here, and how much I would ask all of us to live by those words. Gladly we learn and teach. Thank you so much.